Hello, thank you for joining us once again in our class today. Now, today, what we are going to be looking at is exploring and looking at examples of the social networking website that we are we can build using WordPress. Remember, in this training series in the part 5, we looked at how to develop a social networking website using WordPress to power our social networking website to enhance the functionalities of our website. So, today we are going to be looking at those themes. In our part 5, we installed a theme by uploading it into WordPress. So the theme we use for our website is what we beautify, what we enhance the how the user experience will be to our user one, and also is going to aid. The theme we installed also is going to aid how our website looks like, how our social networking website looks like. It will also determine the behavior of our users to the website. So I'm going to be showing you some of those well equipped or well compiled things that is going to give our WordPress social networking website some high user experience and functionalities. Now, looking at this is a thing that has been developed for WordPress BootyPress social networking website. So, BootyPress is the plugin we are using to enhance our WordPress website to give us the social networking functionalities we need on our website. So look at this theme. Can you see that this theme looks familiar? Look at this theme and look at Facebook. It looks somehow similar, just that Facebook has a blue as their primary color, but this is white. Can you see? Look at this. Now you are going to be able to develop a social networking website that looks like this exactly. You can do this. Yes. Now that's why I said at the ending of this training series, I'm going to be revealing unto you. I'm going to be showing you some packages which you will have access to if you choose to, because I can't force you to opt in into it. I can't force you to just take up that package because it's a startup pack. It is starter pack for you. It will be piled up with things. So many of those things you need to place your hand on to start your web development journey, with your smartphone. Yes, with your smartphone. So this theme, you can have something like this and even something much more better than this in that starter pack that you can use to enhance your WordPress website to give it the social networking functionalities. You can see now with this, you can comment, you can share, you can like. And you look at these emotion. Can you see this? That you can give it your how you are reacting. It may be how your friends or how those who are following you feels like on the post you shared, on the what is new you shared. So you can just use the emotion. You can see it's angry presently. You can switch what is there from being angry. Just click on it. Can you see this? And you remember this is on Facebook. So this thing has bring in several plugins that will enhance the functionalities. You can also have chat. Look at this section. Look at this section I circled. There you can see the messenger. Can you see it? Click on this icon. Click on the icon here. If you look on that icon, can you see it shows your friends are online? Can you see this? Online friends. Now if you want to chat with any one of them, just click on it, click on their name, and you should be able to start chatting with them. Can you see this? Now it's loading up the chat box. Now once the chat box is loads, Can you see? You can now start sending them messages and start chatting with them and like communicating with them, live chat. So these are all what you can have with your social networking website. Now, this is just one of those themes that you will be having access to. There are so many themes that even are well equipped more than this. So many themes that you will have access to. So many things that you will have access to if you opt in for that package, for that start pack I talked about. Now, this is another one. Look at this design. Can you see this? This is online community. Look at this thing. This has a different outlook. It has a different display. Now, depending on your choice, depending on what you love to go for, you can just choose this or choose the one I showed you earlier. And there are so many other ones that you can go for apart from this. So many other ones you can choose apart from this. Now, no, there are so many levels of social networking website. Your social networking can be like a community website whereby you meet a friend, you share details. Facebook is a social networking website. Twitter also is a microblogging. Instagram, Pinterest. Now you can have, just think about it. Remember I told you in our last path that you are only limited to how far you can think. Creativity in you, just the more you think, the more possibility. What you think is impossible, some other people also have thought of it and has worked on it, and maybe they have provided solutions to it. So once you can think it, then I believe there is possibility that you can do it, and if you can do it, there is someone who can do it. So that is one of the reasons why we have our community platform where you can discuss. Maybe you have some challenges that, okay, I love to have this functionalities on my website, I love to have this feature on my website, and it's like I'm not getting the plugin, or it's like I'm not getting how to get the feature, to put the feature in place. Now, once you ask that question, there are great minds in the community that can, wow, why don't you try this, why don't you try that? So think outside the box. Just keep thinking, think wide. Don't get yourself encapsulated. Think outside of the box. So there are so many things you can do. This is another thing also. Look at this design. This design for is loading. It's coming up. Now, this design is different. Can you see? It is different from the previous two you checked. We looked at. Can you see this? This is different from the previous two things we looked at. Can you see? It's different entirely. Now, to chat on this one, look at where the chat is. Look at this icon here. Can you see the icon? Now, if I click on it, let's see what happens. Can you see? Clicking on it shows a box. Look at this box. Now, from that box, you can see your friends online. Look at this is one of the friends online. So you can click on that friends. You can even create a group chat. Can you see this? Now, there are so many things you can do. So I want you to see yourself as a developer. Even though presently you don't have so many knowledge on coding, yes, to call yourself a software engineer, to call yourself a web developer, sometimes people might say that, oh, you have to understand coding, you have to understand how to do this, how to do that. But what they are doing, okay, if they know how to code and you don't know how to code, but you are asked to provide results, and your own result is outbeating, it outsmart the results someone who call himself a web developer who can code present, who would they go for? Now, I'm not saying it's bad to learn coding. It's all good. It's good because I myself I code, but I'm not saying without coding or programming you can't do this. You can, because this is just like making the world more easier. Let's say, for example, artificial intelligence. They are now just do it yourself, like AI, machine learning, that the code will be generated for you compared to those days whereby computer scientists will have to sit down and start cracking their brain to write out codes. But as the world advances, things are becoming much more easier and easier. So I'm telling you this. Why am I saying all this? Is because by the time you are rounding up this training series, because this is the last part, and you opt in into that package that you will be receiving at the end of this part 5, I'm telling you this, that your hand will be well filled up with those things you need to start developing websites for clients, for yourself, and for your services. So now also there are so many other ones, many other things that I have piled up together. Now the themes are not just for social networking website alone. In the package you'll be getting, in the starter pack you'll be getting at the end of this training series, as what a tool you will need to get yourself established, there will be things that are being organized that you can choose from to develop your social networking website, different set of things to develop your e-commerce, different set of things to develop your portfolio, your forum. So that pack has been well piled up. It has been well arranged to get everything in place for you. So I want you to be rest assured and sit down tight and enjoy easy work, little work, and huge and large gain in return. So because it will be a huge return for you for the investment you have committed into since the beginning of this training series. So this is another thing also that we can explore, that we can look at. Loading. The theme I show, there are so many designs, so many things that you can choose from. I'm telling you this. The theme are rich in functionalities to make to bring out the result you are expecting for your e-commerce website, for your social networking website, for your portfolio, for your forum. So I will advise, or I will encourage you to give it all it takes to get that pack for yourself, because it will pay you a lot. You will benefit a lot from it. Now there's another one called socialized. So many. So thank you for your time. Thank you for going this far. Thank you for the consistency and also paying attention. I believe for you to be in this part 5, I believe you also partake of that opportunity, because that pack may not be available for long. So I will advise you to grab your own of the pack now before it goes down, before it is even taken down. So thank you for your time. See you in our next class. See you in that section where I expose or I review the pack, what is in the pack, everything together to you. So thank you for your time. See you there, and bye for now. Hello. Make sure you try as much as possible to stay to the end of this training series. I have a mouth-watering packages for you. I have a start up pack that you can use to start now developing different kind of website, even while using your smartphone. So I'm going to be giving you this package. I'm going to be giving you this at the end of this training series. At the end of this training series, you will get this pack. You will get this package. So make sure you stay to the end of this training so that you can get that package. Now the package is at the end, at the ending part of this training series. So make sure you get to that ending part, and I believe by the time you are seeing what that package is, I'm telling you, you will never regret it, because you've gained a lot in this training, in this series, since the part 1 to where you are right now. I believe you've learned a lot. So just aspire of what that package will be. I'm telling you this. If you can hand your hand to that package, if you can get yourself that package, I'm telling you this, is going to help you a lot to get every project you want to start working on in as once you complete this training series. In this training series, we are our focus is learning, building a portfolio, building a forum, building an e-commerce, building a social networking website. So that package has so many of those tools you need to start developing those projects, those things you've learned, what you need to start building it for clients, building it for yourself, and learning more to keep growing. So make sure you don't miss that package. I will be waiting for you there. So thank you and bye for now.